Buskaid Soweto String Ensemble is the product of one person's vision and dedication. ROSEMARY NALDEN founded Buskaid in 1997 and for over 20 years given township children a chance to develop their musical talents.
Well, it's been a bumpy ride and it's been an amazing adventure for all of us. And I suppose this is a good year to think back. It's partly our mission, I suppose, is to steer a lot of them through difficult paths and out the other end, and to come out of it with a big sense of self-worth, because I think that's one of the things that's lacking in a lot of young people who don't have these opportunities in the township and don't necessarily understand their own talent and their own self-worth and struggle.
The Buskaid Soweto String Project tells the extraordinary story of an outstanding music journey. When it first started in 1997, Buskaid owned less than 20 instruments. 20 years later, the project now owns over 100 instruments and has 125 students. Violinist, singer and teacher CECILIA MANYAMA has been with Buskaid for over 17 years.
As a young person, I never thought that I would have something that means so much to me. Having like 20 years was just 20 years. But being in a project like Buskaid and being 20 years old, it means a whole lot to me. It means we have grown. It means we've made a difference in other lives. A huge number of young people in Soweto have grown and learned from this, and their lives have changed, like myself. And this, for me, the 20 years is a huge thing, and I'm praying that we can have another 20 years.
Over the years, the music school has offered more than just a place of learning. It has become a refuge for many students facing difficulties like extreme poverty, violence and drugs.
I've been with Buskaid for about 18 years. It's been a very wonderful experience. I've got to learn so many things. You know, I got the opportunity to study overseas. I lived in London for about 4 years, and I came back with an honours degree, and now I'm just working as a freelance musician and also a teacher. When you're exposed to classical music from a very young age, you avoid doing bad stuff on the streets, you know, because we've got friends who now are in prison, or some are no longer with us on earth, and you know, so it's a very good opportunity to expose yourself to greater and bigger things.
20 years and Buskaid continues to wow and deliver memorable performances.
It's quite incredible, and I guess we are more privileged to have such an enormous event to embark on over 20 years, and then I guess it creates a lot of opportunity for young South Africans to explore their talents as well.
Despite challenges to find funding, Buskaid's story is one of triumph against the odds. Filled with talented youngsters, Buskaid Soweto String Project is a lasting beacon of hope for many South African musicians, and it aims to continue inspiring more children to follow the same path. Julie Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.